We're back in Injustice doing something with the Enchanting Enchantress. So I'm going to do a very quick stream, guys. I hope you all enjoy it. And I hope you've all had a wonderful Christmas and New Year. I am in the chat, guys, so do let me know if you want to chat.
Shouldn't you call your boss or something?
I don't play sidekick or victim.
For now, you're screwed.
Begin.
Let's see what troubles Enchantress can cast on these guys. Their souls will be mine.
Your little toys don't scare me.
And as you can see, guys, I've already gotten my Enchantress to level 18. And even a few pieces of epic gear. Ooh, nasty move. Ooh.
Enchantress wins.
Somebody had to put Robin down. Ooh. Along with the Black Canary torso, we just got a pair of legs for the Enchantress. Speaking of Black Canary, here she comes.
Please, don't pick this fight.
Afraid you'll get your ass kicked by a bird?
You won't like me when I'm Enchantress.
Begin.
You'll make a fine host.
Looks like the Enchantress may be getting rid of June. Or looking to get rid of June.
Enchantress wins.
So guys, don't forget that I am in the Twitch chat. If you want to speak to me, you can. Just pop your question in there. Let me know what you know about the Enchantress yourself. Have you come across her in the comic books, or did you come across her in the movie?
There's no honor among scoundrels.
But there is revenge.
Begin.
Ooh, nasty move there.
Insignificant mortal.
Scream in terror.
Not even on my worst day.
Well, considering she's winning this fight, I don't think she's going to be doing any kind of screaming.
Enchantress wins.
Level 19. And a new helmet for Black Manta. The Atom.
What are you planning?
Applied quantum dynamics. Shrinking, mostly.
You sound crazy when you say that.
Begin.
Everyday succubus.
She really goes into the magical terms. Ooh. It's a nasty move.
Enchantress wins.
We're both going to regret this.
I am your new god, woman.
Nobody talks to June like that but me.
Begin.
Love the Enchantress's viewpoint on that.
Everyday succubus.
A succubus. Oh, dude, you're so getting your ass kicked.
Enchantress wins.
That's right, Nanya. Just punch him in the face. Definitely Nanya, it's how I get my anger out. I just punch him in the face. That's why I've never needed therapy. So let's see, we'll go to the next world, which is just here. And we'll set up Enchantress to go again.
Enchantress.
Yeah. Hey, Darkseid, I don't like your face. Come here. Whack. Well, to be fair, I think only anything ever done to Darkseid's face could only be an improvement.
The witch is back.
Begin.
So, Nadia, can you just let me know, can you hear my voice okay? Awesome.
Careful, you might hurt June.
So as I was saying, anybody who joins in on this stream, you'll get a free shout out, because I am watching. But that free shout out only comes when you're saying something in the chat. Also, let me know what you guys know about the Enchantress. Is this the first time you're seeing her in this video game? Or are you seeing her in the comic books? I don't think she cares very much.
Enchantress wins.
So as you can see, Enchantress has only been out for a few days now, and I've already gotten her to level 19. Possibly by the end of this stream I'll have her at level 20. Ah, so you know her from the comic books, Nanya. Well done. Some people might only know the Enchantress from the Suicide Squad movie, and that's cool too. She's a very interesting character, one of the magical heavy hitters in the DC universe. And speaking of the Suicide Squad, here's a fight with Harley Quinn.
I'd rather forget the squad.
Oh, but I miss our little chats.
Well, I don't miss a thing, Harley.
Begin.
Very true. The comic books will be that little bit more detailed. And occasionally they have more storyline. I have to admit, even I thought that was harsh. A punch right to the face from the sky.
You'll make a fine host. Frightened yet?
Enchantress wins.
So it should be worth noting that for those of you who are watching the stream, this is not Enchantress's default costume. It's just her costume that I have her right now. I've been upgrading her gear
She's
a little
coming
bit.
to harvest human souls.
This is an intervention.
Okay, hero. Let's play Save the World.
Begin.
I wish they would have brought out an expansion for the Firstborn. What do you mean, Nanya? Are you talking about a comic book? If so, I'm just not remembering. Oh, from Prime Earth. Right, now I know what you're on about.
Enchantress wins.
This is true. You never really see them in the games. I think Enchantress is the closest that you can get, because she is an interdimensional witch. So now this is something I was having a very good debate about. I think Enchantress is a mix between Shang Tsung and Irma.
I like to think I'm versatile.
You think too much of yourself.
If you're applying what type of Mortal Kombat character she's like, I think she's a mix between the two. Hello to the third person watching. For the third person who's come in to watch, I am able to see the chat, so do say hello to us in the chat. The lovely Nenya is also in the chat. Nana Yabiznes, I should say, is in the chat.
This world is protected.
You're welcome to try.
Ooh, how? Don't you know it's rude to punch a lady? In fact, it's not just rude, it's downright evil.
Enchantress wins.
But she put him in his place at the end. That's a plus. Poison Ivy. So guys, if you do want a shout out, just simply say hello to me in the chat and you'll get a free shout out.
You sound crazy when you say that.
Begin.
I can have to agree with the Enchantress there. Poison Ivy does sound a little crazy when she says that.
fine host.
So do let me know, guys, who is your favourite TC magical user?
Frightened yet?
Ah, right. That's an interesting question. So, who is stronger, Poison Ivy or Swamp Thing? Technically it is Swamp Thing, because he is connected directly to the green, whereas Poison Ivy, while she has a connection to the green, it's not as strong as Swamp Thing's. She can, however, Poison Ivy has been known to go toe-to-toe with Swamp Thing, but she's never fully defeated him because Swamp Thing is somebody who can't really be beaten. He's like an avatar of the green and therefore cannot really die, whereas Poison Ivy can die. So on paper they're almost fully matched, but Swamp Thing does have that little bit of an edge over Poison Ivy.
Don't bring out Enchantress, Black Manta.
Costume changes don't win fights.
This one does.
Begin.
Why? Who do you believe is stronger?
You'd make a nice pet.
Cersei and Zatanna? That's a good pick. Zatanna easily, definitely one of the strongest. Cersei,
Enchantress wins.
And there you go, guys. I have gotten Enchantress to level 20. And all the things I've unlocked, another hero loadout, 20 inventory slots, a hero card background, and a hero card icon. Ugh. And the ability Banishing Blast. Ooh. And a common piece of gear. Eh. Okay, let's see what Nanya's saying. I thought Ivy because she can control the green,
There's nowhere
but
to hide from Enchantress.
the way you explained it
Well, technically there is the
defines is
And I
one
was
thing
stealing
that
secrets
wins.
from you, Ryan.
Yeah,
Begin.
kind of really difficult to say between the two of them because certain Ivies in certain parts of the multiverse are a little bit weaker. There is one Ivy that I do know of that could go toe-to-toe with Swamp Thing and possibly win, but that's only because Swamp Thing was essentially fully killed, and then at the time of his death, Ivy was chosen as the next avatar of the Green. If you play the game, or if you'd ever played the game Infinite Crisis, which was a PC MOBA, kind of similar to Capture the Flag and a few other little things. You can look it up on YouTube. There was a poison ivy in that game that was called Toxic Poison Ivy. And she was this kind of like almost tentacle monster. But she was one that basically witnessed all the plant life in her world being killed off by a raging fire. They did eventually to be able to stop it, and some plant life was able to return to the earth, but the earth was scorched really, really badly. So she might be able to go toe-to-toe with Swamp Thing, but it would be a kind of fight to a standstill kind of thing. Which has happened with Poison Ivy and Swamp Thing before.
Enchantress wins.
Yeah, it's very true. The Swamp Thing needs a human avatar to exist, whereas Poison Ivy is essentially part human, part plant in some incarnations. So she's essentially connected to the green through a weird way. It's all very confusing, like, I would need to take a long time to explain it. And it's not always easy to understand as well.
I'll get you, my pretty.
I'll get you, my pretty. I wonder what that's in reference to.
Your soul is mine.
And I wonder what that little line's in reference to. Your soul is mine and I'll get you, my pretty.
Enchantress wins.
I don't entirely know. I mean, it's not out and outrightly said that this Enchantress has a brother, but it could belong to her brother, or it could just belong to a demon. Or it could be even Enchantress's arm. Maybe it's her demonic side arm. They never really say too much in these particular games who is related to what or what specifically is going on.
Enchantress.
Like what you see, Grub?
It cannot be!
Go to hell, you dirty ape.
Begin.
Data succubus.
I don't know why she references succubuses so much. She's constantly always referencing them, and I don't know why. I mean, she's not necessarily a succubus.
I will eat your brains!
Hell no, you won't.
I will eat your brain. Hell no, you won't. You tell him, Enchantress. So I'm kind of hoping we might bring a Suicide Squad look for her. They haven't confirmed nor denied what they're going to do with her gear. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful we'll get something that looks like what she wore in the movie. Speaking of which, there is whispers of us getting a Green Arrow from the television show look, a hooded look. That's supposed to be supposedly coming with the next update.
What are you trying to prove, Selena?
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Ugh, since when are you so sentimental?
Begin.
Well, from what I've learned from the Enchantress and everything that I've looked into for her, she isn't necessarily a succubus. Like, I'm going along the lines of a very demonic character, you know, so something similar to Cersei, but much, much more demonic, you know. No, I don't mind. Go ahead.
Careful, you might hurt June.
Ah, I see. Well, with that being said, I suppose she could be a succubus, but I prefer to think of her as a demonic entity. You know, I don't like kind of classifying her as something that is a female that is beguiling. You know, I really do think of her as more of a witch, like a demonic witch.
Enchantress wins.
But I suppose it's all depending on how you see the type of characters. I mean, some people might see her as a succubus. Some might see her a witch. That is definitely interesting, because Trigon's a creature that fears very few.
Think of your worst memory.
Spent a year stranded on a desert island.
I can do better than that.
Begin.
Imagine if the two of them teamed up. Trigon and the Enchantress. I think Enchantress would literally beat the living hell out of Trigon. I mean, she devours souls for a living. No one would be able to stop them. But I suppose if Trigon and Enchantress ever teamed up together, there's maybe one or two people that could stop them. Like, for instance, a few people from the 5th dimension. Maybe Mr. Mitzius Pidalic or Batmite, just to name a few.
Enchantress wins.
Here comes Harley.
She's coming to harvest human souls.
Yeah, you forgot Batman.
Make a mess of that costume.
How dare
Your
you?
blood's going to drench the floor.
Begin.
No one should ever forget Batman. He is kind of. Some people might see him as DC's jailer, though. Meta in the way that he thinks. He's above, well, he's definitely got above average intelligence and planning. Like, if there's anything that I want in a crisis, financial or otherwise, because let's face it, Batman's got bling bling money. I'm gonna get slammed in the comments section for that, I just know it. But he's definitely a great tactician. He really knows how to work a battlefield. And that's where his strength lies, knowing how to work a battlefield. Or a battle in general.
try.
Enchantress wins.
Well, I know how to answer that particular question.
Don't bring out Enchantress, Black Manta.
You'll be my first kill today.
Your blood's going to drench the floor.
Begin.
So none of your business. You're saying you don't know how Batman can take hits from almost Omega level beings and only have a fractured rib? Well, I know how he can do it. Do you wanna know? You wanna know why? Because he's Batman! Hey, I'm Batman. Wanna know my secret identity? And that tells you, I do watch the Superhero Cafe. You did. You kind of walked into that one.
Careful, you might hurt June.
Could have been worse though. You could have ran into it like Barry Allen.
You're about to get burned.
You're welcome to try.
Enchantress wins.
Yeah, he does screw up timelines rather
My
consistently.
turn to show and tell.
Begin.
Yeah, don't worry about your language either. So if you have any questions about Injustice 2, guys, just pop them in the chat and I'll see what I can do to answer them. And if you guys actually have Injustice 2, do let me know which console you have it on, because I have it on the PS4. And this is where this stream is coming from, directly from the PS4. I do run a nice little guild in here, so if you'd like to be part of that, just let me know. Also, if you're a fan of DC Universe Online, do let me know. We have a little group over there. And also guys, don't worry if you didn't come in at the start of this stream or you're close to the end of the stream. This particular video will be heading over to YouTube for your pleasure to watch and enjoy. You can catch up with that on the Jai452 YouTube channel, where there are multiple other videos for you to go and enjoy. Speaking of Flash characters, we've got Captain Cold coming along here.
Fair warning, she's an evil hag.
This gun can stop the Flash.
Try me, Mr. High and Mighty.
Begin.
Did you just see that big demon? Telling you, shit's going down with the Enchantress. Yep, and she's not summoning big giant fists to punch people from nowhere. She's summoning demons to smack them up in the face.
Your little toys don't scare me.
Sweetheart.
Grovel before my power.
So none of business. Do you have any other questions that you want to know about this game? Or any other DC questions in general? Feel free to put them in the chat as I beat up the Joker.
Enchantress, Enchantress, Enchantress!
Could you be any more melodramatic?
June can't, but I damn well can.
Begin.
Thanks to June, we got a little nod to Beetlejuice.
June.
This farce is played out.
Grovel before my power. Your soul is mine.
Soda will get that right out.
Enchantress wins.
Like I say, Nanya, don't worry about your language. It doesn't bother me. You know me. I don't mind a bit of swearing.
Fair warning. She's an evil hag.
My
She's
god,
an
Ra
evil
will protect you.
hag.
Like he protected your mother.
Begin.
Yeah, and for somebody whose TV series starts back next week, she better get a freaking move on.
You're as naive as June.
Speaking of which, Supergirl does start back, guys. The CW show on the 15th of this month, which is a Monday. Next Monday, actually. Yep, she starts back on the 15th of next month, and then on the Tuesday, we're getting a brand new show premiering on the CW, which is Black Lightning, who does feature in this game as a premiere skin for Raiden, the God of Thunder.
Don't tug on my cape.
I'll devour your soul.
Enchantress wins.
Very interested to see what they do with the television shows. And speaking of which, guys, do let me know, what is your favourite television show when it comes to all of the DC franchise that they have out. Are you a fan of... Continue in a second.
Enchantress! Enchantress!
Your primitive mind fails you.
Nobody talks to June like that but me.
Begin.
So, are you a fan of Gotham? Are you a fan of Supergirl? Do you like Lucifer? Are you a fan of Legends of Tomorrow? TV shows. Which is your favorite TV show? You know, are you a fan of Supergirl, Lucifer, Gotham, Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow, Flash? Were you a fan of iZombie when it was on? Something that I wish they would do something with, because they've kind of left it very open. Did you like... Oh, well, okay, man, if you like Lucifer and Legends of Tomorrow, very, very good. Do you like what they're doing with their animated TV series or little shorts? Like, well, I don't know, Vixen and Light Ray?
Right, and yet?
It really does. I think my favourite character from that show has to be Mazikeen. Love Mazikeen, and I just want to take this opportunity actually to congratulate the actress who plays Mazikeen. She recently had a baby, and if you follow her on Instagram, which I do, there's a good few pictures of her with her little baby boy, or her little baby, and the baby is just so cute. Ah, well. Vandal Savage is one of the more interesting villains. I know. One of the things that really interested me about the Legends of Tomorrow was the White Canary involvement. And for those of you who are familiar with White Canary, she is actually Black Canary's arch enemy in the comic books. She doesn't care for Black Canary at all. And I found it really interesting that they made Black Canary and White Canary sisters. So, really interesting to me to see that. And hello the other two people who have joined us. If you want a shout out, please do say hello to me in the Twitch chat. We're just going through a little bit of Enchantress since she came out over here. While talking a little bit about DC. So do let us know, what are your thoughts on certain DC characters like Enchantress and a few other people.
Enchantress.
Not in a lot of ways. White Canary in the comic books is not brought back by the Lazarus Pit. She's actually part of the League of Assassins. So they got that aspect correct. White Canary is an assassin, but she... I think Black Canary ended up either trying to save somebody and failing that was close to White Canary, or White Canary just basically doesn't like her.
Begin.
Not really clearly stated. I need to reread like the full reasoning why. I think it's because somebody ended up dead and White Canary blames Black Canary for it. Who knows? Some people don't need a reason. It is an interesting thing because they do have some really epic battles. Like, I think this is pretty early on in Black Canary's career, and White Canary wiped the floor with her. I think she was called Sister White at one point. Like, White Canaries went through a few names in the comic book. But she's also very, very cold. Like, cold as ice cold. I think Batman's putting up a bit of a fight here. Ooh, he even beat me?
Batman wins.
Well, shit happens, guys.
I tried to be honest with you, Batman.
Think I haven't planned for this?
Okay, hero. Let's play Save the World.
Begin.
Not often that happens. Ooh. Nasty little move there.
You're welcome to try. This is called black magic.
I'm way ahead of you.
I think he might have me again. Damn it! Well, you seen it there, guys. I almost had him.
Batman wins.
I think I might actually need to, like, wait a little bit before I fully get this fight.
To be honest with you, Batman.
So I'll give it
You left out some
2 more tries. And then I'll be calling it a stream, guys.
She didn't. I did.
Begin.
Damn right, I can do better. Alright, I think we're gonna need to take a second, maybe look at some gear, and then come back to whip his ass. So we'll go to the main menu real quick. Have a look at our gear on Enchantress, and then whip his ass. Also give me a chance to show off what Enchantress looks like. So, to see Enchantress, that's what she normally looks like. And here's what I have her looking like. Yeah, we need to upgrade this gear. And there we go. We've upgraded my Enchantress a little bit. So let's take her back in and see if we can't whip that bad old bat. Yeah, we'll open them later. Entering into the darkness.
Enchantress.
And we'll see if we can whip this Batman into shape. He needs a good whipping into shape.
I tried to be honest with you, Batman.
Think I haven't planned for this?
Okay, hero. Let's play Save the World.
Begin.
So don't worry guys, if you're just joining on the stream, it will be getting ported over to YouTube, so you can watch it in its entirety over there. Once we're done here, we'll move over there. Also, if you want a shout out, just say something in the comments section. Let us know who your favourite DC magical user is. Is it the Enchantress? Is it Dr. Fate? Or is it Zatanna? Or even Cersei? Could we have him this time, guys? Could we have him?
Frightened yet?
Ooh.
I'm ending this nightmare.
Hell no you won't. Can't you see you have no chance?
So far, I've held back.
And there we go.
Enchantress wins.
Putting him down. And with that being said, guys, that is the completion of the Enchantress world. I hope you enjoyed the stream. As always, if you have missed it, you can watch it from the beginning over on the Drive 452 YouTube channel. And yeah, go over there, see what other gaming content we have for you. More Injustice 2 and more gaming content, as well as interviews with cosplayers. I hope you've had fun watching this little run through, guys, and I will see you all again really soon. Bye guys.